What does it actually take to gain confidence and be able to boldly do what you wish you could? Well, that is the topic of today's episode on Lessons from the Ashes, a West Rose Media podcast. I'm your host, Stephanie Rose, and it's a solo episode today, so it's just you and me. I wanted to talk to you about gaining the confidence, whether it's within your business or your personal life or any of the areas where you're feeling like, man, if only I had the confidence to just do what I feel like I want to do, then I could just get there and all of my dreams would come true and everything would just be absolutely great. Have you ever thought that? I know, me too. I've thought, if only I had the confidence to just show up and say what I actually think. If only I had the confidence to wear exactly what I wanted to wear. If only I had the confidence to tell people who aren't right for me that I don't want to be around them anywhere. All of these things buckle down to the same problem, which is we feel like we need to have this magical glitter bomb effect of confidence before we can do the things we want to do. And I have spoken to so many people recently about this, and people from therapists to just people that I love and trust to leaders in their industry, marketing. And it all kind of boils down to the fact that confidence isn't something you just magically have. It's not something you wake up with one day. It's a learned skill, and it's something you have to practice if you want to have a positive life. So what do I mean by that? I mean that if you want to have the confidence to show up online for your business, for example, you have to practice. I have so many people that I help with their social media, with their branding. I teach courses on this. I'm now hosting a beautiful event called the Content Club, where people can come every single month and make content with me and on their own and get guidance from me while they do it. And so many people say to me like, oh, I wish I had the confidence, and then I would do this, and then I would do that. And I can tell you from my own experience and from speaking to so many other people, the confidence is a learned skill. It's not something you're necessarily born with. I know that we can instill confidence in people by building them up, but the actual true confidence that you need to actually go after the things that are truly in your heart, that comes from practice. And so often I have people come to me and they're strong, independent, amazing entrepreneurs, and they're like, I just wish that I could speak easily on my podcast, or show up without hesitation on video, or edit reels without having to feel like, oh, I'm picking myself apart every time. And it simply boils down to practice makes perfect. You're never going to be perfect, obviously, so maybe practice makes progress. But if you continue to try, you continue to show up, you put in the effort, and you refrain from picking yourself apart at every opportunity, that is how you build the confidence. People ask me all the time, how do you have the confidence to show up on video and just speak? And I always say it's because I do it every single day. Like, it's the same reason that I have the confidence to go to my gym in my garage every single day. I do it every single day, even if I don't feel like it. So now I'm just really good at it. Like, I have literally been speaking on video or on my podcast or to clients, using my voice to actually help people for like many years in a row, every single day. And you can't buy that kind of experience. It doesn't matter how much of a budget you have for beautiful photos or videos or marketing strategies or the coolest marketing guy in the world. If you can't show up and eloquently display what it is that you're trying to tell people, then you're going to have a major marketing problem, or you cannot have a personal brand. And that is something that a lot of people bump up against, that they think, oh, all I need is to make enough money to hire this person so I can outsource my social media. And I'm telling you that if you want it to be authentic and you want it to be beautiful and you want it to be about you and your actual mission on this planet, then you're going to have to get good at speaking live on video. It's just simply a thing. You're going to have to practice and gain yourself the entire confidence. I have people come to me all the time who want to do photo and video for their business. And then they come and they're like just picking themselves apart. I did a live video about this week, and so many people sent me a message saying, oh my God, I needed to hear this. That the strongest, most powerful, beautiful women that you absolutely adore, they pick themselves apart too. And if we can just collectively stop doing that, like literally force yourself, when you hear the negative words coming out of your mouth, say, nope, actually, no, thank you. I'm going to actually say something nice about myself. Think about it like you're speaking to your child or one of your best friends or your partner. Like, would you tear them down like that? Then stop doing it to yourself. And the only way to stop is to be aware of it and to force yourself to not do it and to practice the things that give you the confidence. Putting on clothes and makeup or whatever that make you feel good, showing up on camera and doing it over and over and over again. You will not get the results you want unless you do the reps. And that is something that people don't want to hear. I think that there's a lot of people who claim to be marketers and all of that, and they get a lot of first sales. So they sell something to people once for the first time because they promise that it'll be easy and it'll take 5 minutes and that they'll have results in seconds. And then they never get a follow-up sale because it didn't work. And I used to kind of get mad and be like, oh, I need to call those people out, or it sucks that they make this, these sales. And now I'm like, okay, whatever, like, give her, buddy. If you try those things and then they don't work and then you feel bad about yourself, then they are definitely harming people in that. But if you have fallen for one of those marketing sales tactics that promises you that it's going to be easy and you're going to be able to do it in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 1 year or whatever the time frame is, without putting in the reps and without trying hard at it and without actually being intentional about how you speak and what you speak about and what you listen to, then, I mean, it's okay if you got bamboozled, but I'm here to tell you that's not actually how you're going to get the results. And I don't want you to feel bad about that. That is a really common marketing strategy. And like I said, it's good for the first sale, but not for long term. And that is why clients continually come back to me to learn more. They get to the next level and they're like, okay, I'm ready to learn the next thing. Okay, I'm ready to learn the next thing. And that's what I love about what I do and how I help people, is that I start with things as basic as like the posting challenge, where you literally just have to post every day. And then once people get good at like, okay, look at me, I can post every day. Then they go up to like, okay, now I'm going to get more intentional about what I'm saying. Now I'm going to get more intentional about how I'm talking to my ideal client. Now I want to actually build this beautiful, powerful brand. Now I want professional photo and video to go with it, right? And they build alongside me. And I think that's absolutely amazing. But without those reps, without actually doing the work and putting it in, then you're not going to get that confidence. And wishing that hitting a number goal with your sales or hitting a goal on the scale is going to bring you that confidence magically is just simply, it's delusional. Sorry, babe, it's Delulu. It just is. But the thing is that it's not a finite resource. Like, confidence is this infinite thing that you can just keep getting more of, because the more that you're confident in your skills, the more you can grow, and then the more things you can try, and then you can get more confident in those. And your confidence can rub off on other people. It's not like if you get more confidence, you're taking it away from the next person. Same with social media. People are like, oh, they don't like to see others succeed because they're like, well, they're doing better than me. They're getting more views than me. There's not like finite views. There's billions of people on these apps watching and looking and ready and able to spend their money on things that you want to sell. But if you keep looking to the people to the side of you like they're competition, instead of like we're all working together to make a better world, then you're never going to get where you want to go, because that erodes your confidence too. If you feel like there's only so much confidence and success to go around, then you're going to have a major problem. So I encourage you, if you are feeling like, oh my God, all I want is some confidence, all I need is this number on the scale, or this number in sales, or this person to follow me, or that person to be my client. No, you don't. What you need is to be very clear on what it is that you are doing to alter this world. What is it that you are offering? Why does it matter so much to you? And then say it over and over and over again until you believe it yourself. And then you jump to the next level. So same thing for personal stuff, right? Like, people ask me, how did you get confident in the gym to start lifting. I didn't. I started with simple workouts that were made for moms who had a baby. And I had a baby, and I did simple things with 5-pound weights. And at first that was hard. And then I did it for many years. And then my body was stronger. My kids were sleeping through the night. And then I had more energy. So now I'm like, well, I kind of dig those people that I see online who are lifting heavy weights. I think that's super cool and sexy. I want to try. So then I found somebody who was offering a program and I learned it. And now I'm learning it. I'm not like an expert by any stretch of the imagination. I just simply saw something I wanted. And because I had the confidence from trying other things and succeeding, I decided, well, I'll give it a go. And I allowed myself to be a beginner and I tried. And that is simply the roadmap to everything. Yes, there are strategies. Yes, you need experts along the way, but the main thing you need is to try something, prove to yourself you can do it, feel like awesome, I love myself, and repeat forever. And I definitely suggest, if you feel like you have low confidence or you have low self-esteem at the moment, to start with something small, like habit stacking. I talk about that all the time. Start with one thing you can do and then add a little thing to that and then grow, right? If posting for your business scares the crap out of you, then post a story every single day or join the 60 post challenge and post as often as you can. Start where you're at, but hold yourself accountable to actually doing the things so that you can have these successes and so that you can gain the confidence, because consistent hard work is going to get you where you want to go, but you got to sprinkle in some of the magic, and the magic only happens if you keep doing the thing, right? It's like sitting at home waiting to, have a crazy cool experience. You're not going to. If you go out into the world, that's when those things happen, right? Like people are always like, wow, you guys do such cool adventures. I'm like, yeah, it's because I consistently put my cranky kids in the car and go somewhere. It's not always glamorous and cute, but we end up doing really cool things because we're out in the world trying stuff. And yeah, we have meltdowns, and yes, it doesn't go well, but that's how we have those kinds of things, is because we're out there trying things. We're out there doing things. Do you know how many people have told me about a thing they almost did? So many. Like, oh, well, I was thinking of doing this, but I never did. But, it would have been really cool. I'm like, okay, but why didn't you? Why didn't you even take the first step towards it, right? There are a lot of things that I've been like, that would be really cool. And then I map out how it actually, what things would I need to actually do that thing? And I start towards it, and maybe I don't continue, but the things that you just fantasize about and never actually take a step towards, those don't actually help you feel better. Those actually make you feel worse. And I definitely got a little bit confused on this, when I first heard about like manifestation and all of that stuff, thinking that all you had to do was think it and it would come into fruition. And that's absolutely bogus. What you need to do is be able to picture yourself doing it, and then that will lead you to the action steps of getting towards it. But just laying in your bed and thinking, I'm going to be famous on the internet, and then never posting, that will never get you where you want to go. So my words of encouragement to you today are, take the first step, right? Do the things that are going to get you the reps towards what you want. Join the freaking content club, right? We're doing this in Calgary, Alberta. If you are near, every single month we get together. There's a shoot. We all do the shoot together. I take photos and videos of you. We get creative together. You can bring your own stuff and also make your own content in the beautiful studio, so you don't have to rent a studio for yourself or anything. And then you batch make content, and then you have more time to do other things. And then you can say, hey, look at me. I actually have an entire month's worth of content ready to go. Aren't I fabulous? And then that gives you the confidence to do it again. And I have the option where you can sign up for the entire month or the entire year. And there you go. You've just committed to an entire year of keeping your own promises to yourself, posting beautiful, amazing content you're going to be proud of, because it's going to be awesome, because I'm going to be there helping you, and you're not doing it alone. Imagine that. Imagine that. Okay, babes, I hope you have an amazing day. Please share this episode with a friend. It really, really matters to me. Please share this episode and tag me. And if you do, I'm going to send you a little gift. Okay, I love you dearly. Have a beautiful day. Make sure you share the episode and let me know what kind of things give you confidence, because I really want to know. You can, if you are listening on Spotify, leave me a voice message and I would love to answer some of your questions. But you have to be on the Spotify app to be able to do that. So just click over and search for Lessons from the Ashes, a Westeros Media podcast on there, and you'll be able to find the show. Also, make sure you are following and subscribe to the show and leave me a review. I would really appreciate it. It actually matters to me that I hear from you about the podcast, because I hear people being like, oh yeah, your podcast is cool, but there's not very much feedback on a podcast. So I would love if you would send me a quick message and tell me you listened to the episode. Okay, have a great day, and I can't wait to see where you go from here.